Hello. Is it any better? Okay. I need to make a refresh command. To be honest. Okay, cool. We are kind of back. Great. A lot of Romanian streamers are having problems with internet connections this past few days. Kind of sucks, but Shiba, if you're here, I'm still waiting for a drink from yourself. Although it's kind of clear what he wants, but he wants something minty. Also, thank you so much everyone for sticking around. I really appreciate everyone who does. And I really do hope this is somewhat enjoyable. Except the drop frames part. Except that. Thank you, Dexo. Hey, listen, Poddy, I was thinking of that, but I didn't want to be too rude about it. Spy is back. Well, you came just in time, just after I restarted the stream because it went to shit. Honestly, if I were you, Shiba, I would pick the mint punch. Because I think the owner wanted, or Clara wanted the copper bullet. And I don't think two people can have the same drink. But it's your call. Hey, Greedy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mint punch it is. I see you guys discovered my emotes. Hey, Gusser. Thank you. I made them myself. Also, I don't know if you had a chance to watch us until now. Had some small issues with drop frames, but
we are basically doing this for the game, where I pick a voice for each character and I do it. So that's a nice drink, clean glass, crisp taste.
You watch him down the rest. When the glass is empty, he wipes it carefully with his sleeve, making sure to clean the rim where his lips were. Sure, wipe it with your sleeve. That's sanitary.
Are you a big drinker?
No, I'm just big.
There's not much else to blame because here. To be honest, I'm not usually out on days like this, but my date got cancelled. Are you open the whole weekend?
We are.
Good. That's when I usually need a drink. I'm Elliot, by the way. I live a few streets over.
Way too much information.
Nice to meet you, Elliot. Can I get you another drink?
No, I should head home. Thanks a lot for the drink. I'll be back soon.
See you then.
Let's name Elliot as well in the voice mod so we know it's him. Great. And I think we haven't spoken to this guy and this girl. And I have exactly 2 spots open on my Steam Deck. So, you know, fingers crossed. People like to overshare in bars and clubs. I mean, I could see some people doing that for sure. I couldn't do that. I don't do that. Unless I'm drunk. Then that's another fucking story. And you know there are 2 kinds of drunks. Well, more, but mostly 2. Aggressive or lovey. I'm the second. Let's bring the guy over so we finish with them. Before he even sits down, you can tell this young man has an attitude. I could tell by the way he was sitting. You wish you weren't so good at handling men like him. That sounds strange. You've had more experiences than you wish for. That sounds even strange. He looks your way when he sits down. When you don't immediately give him attention, he taps the table twice.
What can I get you?
Well, it's time.
It's time to find a voice for him. Listen, it's better doing that, being huggy and lovey when you're drunk, than the other way drunk people are, which is aggressive. I'd much rather have that, being lovey-dovey. Okay, Elliot's voice. Elliot sounds like a douche. So maybe
Maybe something like this. But more high pitched. Is this too high pitched? I think this is the one. Okay. surprise me.
Well, give me some hints.
Well, I'm not big fan of rum. I think.
You think?
You watch him try to get comfortable in his seat. He looks over his shoulder at the three girls he came in with, then regards you with an urgent look in his eye.
You're the bartender, so then the bar and serve me something. I don't drink too much and my parents are into wines, not cocktails.
I can handle that.
Thank you. Alright, pour away.
Let's get you something nice.
Don't keep me waiting now.
He said he thinks... Actually, Shiba, this is your chance to shine. No frame drops. No clear selection. What would you choose? And I'll tell you afterwards what I would have chosen for him. Why Poddy? I mean, it looks fine to me right now. Is it not okay for you, Poddy? Ah, you see, Shiba, but evening prayer has white wine. Does it? Does anyone else have this problem? Like Poddy has? Poddy saying that it keeps freezing for him, the stream, but other streams are working fine. Well, I guess... if possible, don't all leave and check. I guess let's... You chose Eastern Ruby, Shiba. We're gonna take Eastern Ruby.
This is far too rich for my blood. Ease off the alcohol.
Sorry, my ear had slipped.
I'm Killian, by the way. You might have met my parents at some point.
I don't think so.
You might have met a doctor with that surname, though it's fuzzy.
Fine people, though I suppose as private doctors, perhaps a bit out of your price range for healthcare.
Is this in America, not in Romania? With that, he pays, turns around, and goes to sit back at the table. Sorry, Shiba. A woman sits down at the bar. Her eyes are piercing, and she scans the room, then you, taking everything in. She's dressed up with diamond earrings, a pearl necklace, and a coat that could be Ming.
What can I get you?
Let's see.
Maybe. Maybe something like this. This could work. A little bit high pitched. Now, also speak sexy. Now, also speak sexy into the mic. Like this.
I don't know how people can. By the way, sorry about that. This voice mod has also like music voices, and a lot of different other stuffs. So when I selected it, because I basically look in the voice mod for something that would fit for what we want. I listen it from there, and then I have to move it to the Steam Deck. So I just clicked on something and it automatically played. Anyway. Also, I think there's a chat delay again, which is kind of shitty, but what can you do? Poddy, can you type some refreshes in chat? Listen, Spy, at the end of the stream, I can put the song that has taken over my life for the past 2 days, if you want. Now, let's continue with this. Also, I forgot this guy's name, and I didn't write it down. Killian. Thank you so much. Thanks. Killian. And now let's see what her name is.
This place is as charming as it is easy to find. When Arena mentioned the speakeasy on the boulevard, I can't say I expected. There is. Money has flooded into the Bukovia Boulevard and washed away the dirt, but some of the character too. However, it seemed to have flowed past this venue without impact.
I'm confused. Do you like it here?
I do. Yes. I'm Wendy Broker. Duker. You might have heard of my father.
Why do all these people expect that I have heard of their families and so on? You haven't. But she says it with enough confidence that you feel like you should. I don't. Fuck her.
Well, I don't think you need to ask around too much to know my reputation. Impeccable. And if you stay on my good side, I'll even think of an endearing nickname for you. How about boss?
Okay, do you want a drink?
Don't make me beg.
What does a lady like you drink?
I'm trying to give her a little bit of attitude.
Something is strong enough to make everyone look just a little more fabulous, but not too much. Don't make me beg.
Let's see if I can impress you.
A difficult task, but nothing is impossible, darling.
No idea what the fuck she wants. None. None whatsoever. I didn't even... The dialogue went through here and then went through here. I have no idea what she said. Nothing. Did she request for something specific, chat? They're rich, so of course, yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's... I'm not gonna generalize. There are a lot of rich people that are decent. Yeah. Not a night count too strong, maybe a cold winter. You got it. She wants a... Why aren't I paying attention? Listen, it was the sassiness. Her sassiness.
A twist. Not bad, but too many of these and I'll get bored. I'll take these back to my table now, darling.
Enjoy.
Well, we spoke with everyone today. Maybe we'll get to do another day. Potential patrons. Okay, so this clue doesn't really relate to anything. So I'm too focused on doing the voices. I hear voices in my head, they count on me, they understand. The stream is unstable. And I have net by cable. Let me check something. Okay. I mean, the bitrate is unread, but it's below 6,000, so I don't know why. Listen, Fram is white. For people that are not Romanian and who don't know me, first of all, hello, I'm Fram. Lovely to see you all. Fram is based on a book written by a certain author, Romanian author, called Cezar Petrescu. Yes, I did. It was a very easy read. And it's kind of nice because it fits. It's about a bear who is performing at the circus, imagining what real life would be, like what freedom would be. And then he manages to get out of the circus, goes and has freedom, but in the end, he ends up at the circus back again. So it kind of fits, because I am the bear. This is my circus. And whatever I'll do, I'll always be here. Well, let's go for the next day. Which is Thursday. Constable Hugo Mertens, and let me reiterate again, great football player. Great football player. I really liked him. Marches down the steps to the bar, his hands deep in his pocket as he inspects the other guests with confusion. After a moment, he makes his way over to you, pulls over a chair and sits slightly too close.
Constable Mertens.
Market. Seems like business is booming. I never thought a life of crime would be this social for you.
This is my job.
The patrons could pass for respectable. Maybe they are.
They're good people, mostly.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to check how much you know about these supposed good people. Someone of the state knew her. Use that knowledge to your benefit. If you have anything worth sharing with me, I'll be staying here for a while.
Open the notebook to present him with a new clue. Using clues on a detective like Hugo will never consume action, so make sure to show him anything interesting you find. He may have useful insight.
So, Alila Dragosh, Tian Durand, and Elliot Green all frequented the last drop around the time before Nopalier was murdered. And you say that this information from Peter Wagner? Mr. Wagner is well known around multiple police stations throughout Bukovia. And the only reason she knew all this was because he was present on a pair as one. Who would have thought? So let's add him into our legal list of suspects, shall we?
What happens now?
Now that I know I'm not wasting my time with you, the next step would be figuring out which or not one of these four might be our killer.
Hugo pulls out two photographs from his coat and hands them over. The first one shows an ornate, decorated lighter lying on the pavement. The second shows a nasty looking syringe. It is empty and small bits of blood can be seen around the needle.
These two items were found at the crime scene. Check around and see what they mean to our suspects. Any more questions?
How about the syringe?
The murder weapon is peculiar and devious. It's some sort of little toxin. Lethal, not lethal. Back before the prohibition it was slewed into drinks, but since then most of the victims have been found with the puncture.
Find this needle.
Correct. We tried to see if it's a special tag that was used, but unfortunately this one is available at any pharmacy.
So they have little injections at every pharmacy. Well, okay, I guess that's new.
Does I have that it's basically the industry standard for any medical profession in Sara, either. Well, whatever the nature of the toxin, it wasn't fast. Perhaps the killer was to wake the victims up a bit before they die. The victims each had different puncture wounds, arms, legs, but in this case it was the back of the neck, so the perpetrator attacked from the rear. Sorry. The tests that we have run so far are currently inconclusive. Damn it, if this was back in Belgium, that's how it's in Romanian, I know how to find the toxicologist.
Do you know any toxins that have this effect?
Many simple chemicals can be lethal when injected. This perpetrator has chosen a cruel implement to achieve his goals. I am making the apprehension of this villain my sole mission.
We have to stop him.
Any more questions?
All is clear.
Wait, one more thing. Hand over your notebook.
You place the notebook in Hugo's outstretched hand. He pulls out a pencil out of his pocket and quickly adds a new section at the back. After looking it over one last time, he hands it back. I added some
questions I need answers to when reporting my findings about the case. I'm literally doing his hard fucking work.
I believe you are correct, Shiba. Yes. Also, just so you know, there, at least for me, I have a big delay now in seeing chat. Is it still freezing for you, Poddy? Also, to see how much of a delay it is for me, when I say this, write Spy is cool in chat, Poddy. Well, I guess he can't see it if his stream freezes. Spy, you wanna help me out? When you hear me say this, please write Poddy is cool in chat, and I'll say it when I see it. Spy is cool. Let's call it about few minutes. Shiba says on YouTube. I did it instead. Great. Welcome to future me when I will ask you to do another thing. I'm restarting.